beautiful Capricorns, and welcome to your weekly reading for the 17th of March 2025. My goodness me, it's nearly Easter. It's amazing, isn't it, how time flies. If you're returning to the channel, Capricorn, thank you so much for your support. If you're new, my name is Linda Williams. I live in Australia and I bring these readings to you every week, continuously every week, guiding you on your journey. And of course, there are many other videos that we also put out there for you. And so please check the channel out. And if you feel that you'd be interested in getting notifications, then subscribe. And if you decide to do that, that would be wonderful. Okay, Capricorn, big week. Everybody, I'm sure you're hearing all about this astrological, everything that's going on. Today is the 15th. That I'm doing these. Last night we had an eclipse, a full moon eclipse in Virgo. Very big changes. Today, Mercury went retrograde. Not my favourite time, not anybody's favourite time. However, not only that, but there are lots of other planets too that are doing some very strange things at the moment. And we're all going to be affected by these. And so when we get a full moon and eclipse, as you know, Capricorn, it's not just a normal full moon. It's something that it takes us through and affects us for the next 6 months. So eclipses are very strong. And this one is very powerful. It's in Virgo. So it is a big message to us all that we really need to make big changes in our life. We need to let go of whatever it is we've been tolerating, whatever it is that has been a negative and is a negative in our life, be it a situation or people or persons. A very big time for decisions, and what we need to do is we need to make change that takes us through for the rest of our time here on the earth plane. It's very important. So it's a big shift that's going on around us, trying to force us into doing this. So Capricorn, let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to say to us. As you know, I'll call myself a Capricorn during the reading. I'll say us, we, our. That's just the way I talk. So Capricorn, as you know, those of you who follow me regularly, I always ask for a mystery card with my work, with every reading I ever do, for anything, whatever the reading's for. I always ask for a card from the numbers deck because it's usually a spiritual or psychic message for each and every one of us. And so we always start off with asking Spirit for a message that we will read out at the end of the reading for our beautiful Capricorns. Okay, so this is our message for Capricorn at the end of this reading for this week, the 17th of March 2025. And there we go. There it is. There's two there. No, there's one there. Okay. And we put that to one side. And Capricorn, we always ask for one card from our beautiful angels, gods, and goddesses deck. And this card, this message that you're going to receive today, after we've done a reading and I read this message out, it will resonate very much and confirm a great deal of what Spirit has decided to talk to you about today anyway. It's amazing how it works. So we're going to choose one of them, only just one. We only need one because they're very strong messages. And we also put that to one side, and I'll read that out at the end of the reading. Okay, so because we are under this influence of this powerful time of letting go, releasing, freeing ourselves, I'm going to ask for a card from the Letting Go deck. And so this is from Spirit, and it's in relation to this week, this 17th of March, 2025, but also progressively over the next 6 months, if that is the case. So let's see what they give us. This is for our beautiful Capricorns What is it that we need to let go of now, or start to work on letting go, even if it's over the next 6 months, any time over the next 6 months? And we'll ask Spirit or something for us. And we've been given. The more we love, the more we can love. Love is limitless. Love begets love. That is so true. And the message behind is love has a powerful anabolic effect. Love increases endorphins, which are life-enhancing hormones. The energy of love has the capacity to heal our bodies when conditions are appropriate. And what is this saying when it comes to letting go? Well, this is really letting go of the belief system that we don't need love in our life. And so, Capricorn, if you are in a loving relationship, that's wonderful. There's not much to let go of, is there? However, this is a general reading, and there's somebody out there who needs to let go of the belief system that they don't need love in their life. Love can be a pet. Love can be friends. Living like a hermit and not having any friendship or love in our life can be pretty dreary, and it can be very, very lonely. And so this is the time now to allow yourself to heal from past hurts as well when it comes to love. Some of you have been hurt. Some of you you've lost your love in one way or another. They may have passed back into spirit. They may have left you, and you've lost that love, and now is the time for you to start to heal. Let go of the pain, let go of the hurt. Time for you to heal and move forward in a loving way so that you become back into that energy of a loving human being yourself. So let go of resentment, of pain. Let go of hurts that are associated with any love of any kind now, Capricorn. Okay? We'll work on it over the next 6 months. And so what have we got? We've got the Emperor at the bottom. Okay? So let's ask Spirit. Spirit, what is it that Capricorn needs to hear this week, the 17th, from the 17th of March onwards, right through to the next 6 months? What is it that all our beautiful Capricorns need to hear? So the very center, the main area of this, the main energy of this week, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is very positive. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Seven of Fire, which of course is Wands. We have the Fear card. We have the Devil. And we have the Empress. So we have two major arcanas. We have the Devil and we have the Empress. And the Devil is not a bad card in a sense, Capricorn, because sometimes what it does is it actually brings the subject up where it makes us a little bit more cautious, and maybe that's a good thing, who knows. But let's have a look. So the main area of this week is all about our finances. This is about you now needing to get stuck into things and taking action. This is you now, going over things, concentrating, putting a lot of effort into what you wish to proceed with or what you wish to create. Okay. The Knights, of course, are action. This is an action that we need to take, and this card is all about buckling down, getting things done. Now, because we are under this, the energy of this retrograde, Mercury going into retrograde today, Capricorn, this is a time now to get things organized rather than, we don't want to start something now. What we want to do is we want to start something when Mercury goes forth again, and a couple of days after that, give it a couple of days to get back into balance. But this is a time to buckle down and get things ready. Get things ready to work on. Get things ready to start. Get things ready to promote or put into action. And we need to dedicate ourselves to this. You need to honor your commitments right now too. You need to do the right thing with whatever you've committed yourself to for this week and for the next few months or whatever. You need to stay committed to that and work and get stuck into or buckle down and work hard on what it is that you're contracted to or what you've agreed upon. So this card here, Capricorn, this first card here, this is the first card for this week that carries over from last week's reading. So whatever your reading was last week, that ended last week, how it ended, this is now the carry on of this week because we progressively like to continuously guide you each week. And we've got the Two of Cups, which is, it's about a relationship, very much. It can be, so this, the Two of Cups is very much partnerships. It's bringing balance back in. It's making a decision. It's many things. Sometimes those decisions can be difficult because we're talking about our emotions here. But they can also be positive, especially if you've decided to go ahead with a relationship or a friendship. Maybe you've decided to grow closer or to move in together, or you've been going out for a while and this is the week where you decide, you know what, let's take this to the next stage, let's take this to the next step of our time together. This is also about forgiveness, forgiving people, forgiving your partner maybe, or forgiving someone around you or that's a part of your life. It can also be a time to bring some conflict to a closure, because this is also emotional. So if there's any conflict going on around you at the moment in your friendships, family, work, career, relationships, and there's any conflict going on, this could be a time at the beginning of this week to maybe sort that out and to have some communication and to get things on the move in a nice flowing way again. And so the Two of Cups is very much working together, work in harmony. It's very much a card of harmony. And so maybe this week you need to make sure that you keep everything in harmony. Maybe you're trying to bring things into fruition. Maybe you're wanting to create a harmonious relationship with somebody, and this would be a good week to do that. So it's very good energy. Now, when we look at the Seven of Wands in the original tarot, this guy is standing there up on a mountain with his wand, and there's six people down the bottom there with their wands, you see, all facing towards him. So this is a week where you may feel as though you need to defend yourself. This could also have something to do with this emotional conversations or situations or partnerships that are going on around you this week, Capricorn. It might be also a possibility, because we're talking about fire. This can be career, this could be your work, this could be your business, but this is also family. And so this week, you may need to defend yourself and your beliefs and stick up for yourself and stand your ground on something. Stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. If it's necessary to speak up, if it's necessary to act, if you need to do that, you can't just leave it alone, you've got to speak up, then that's good. If you don't want to get involved, then you can in fact just stand your ground and decide that you're not going to get involved, let's put it that way, or that you're just going to let it go. You're going to move away from, a step back from the stresses and strife that's going on around you. So some of you will decide to do that. You'll step away from this, you'll step back from it, and you won't get involved. Others of you, you may be put in a position where you have no choice. You have to speak up, you have to stand up. And if it's a relationship, a close relationship, this could also be about you now standing your ground on something, sticking to your guns and being brave, okay? But also, if this is a family conflict, if you're having trouble with your relationship and the family is starting to get involved and you're finding everybody's up against you, they're all trying to bully you, what you need to realize is that there's time for you to take action on this and to my guide is saying to you to put the record straight. This week you may need to put the record straight. People may be unaware of what the real truth behind a situation is, and maybe they need to hear that. Maybe they need to find out the actual truth of the situation this week. To stand your ground. Now, when it comes to the devil card, this is all about fear. This is about maybe some of these things that are going on around you at the moment, Capricorn, they're making you feel a little bit fearful. Maybe it is that you don't want to get involved with all this negative stuff. Maybe this relationship too, you're a little bit afraid of moving forward or taking that break or making a break. It's very possible that you maybe have decided that this hasn't really worked out and you now wish to walk away, and you're going to have to stick to your guns and stand your ground on that because this is what you feel you need to do. It is possible for some of you that you may be in that position. As I say, it's a general reading. Maybe one or two of you watching that are in this situation, whereas the rest of the reading could also resonate with you or others. So take it as it is, Capricorn. And remember, sometimes your moon sign and your rising can be very powerful messages when it comes to maybe your sun sign. So check those out, won't you? When we look at the fear card, it's very much a false sense of entrapment. It really is our mindset. It's our belief systems. It's what we believe or what people have helped us to learn to believe. It's also about how we've been programmed and what fears we have and walk with in life. And so this is very much a time to release all of this. This is a week where we must let go of stuff. The Mercury in retrograde, you let go of stuff. Things come up from the past, you sort it out and let it go. This eclipse full moon in Virgo, getting rid of stuff, getting rid of the fears, getting rid of all the toxic stuff, all the negative environment that maybe you've been tolerating. This is a week for you to cut the cords off that. If you're trying to give up drugs, if you're trying to give up any form of addiction, if you're trying to give up alcohol, smoking, chocolate, whatever it is, this is a good week to do that. Let it go. Release those fears. Release those things that no longer serve you. Those things that could be holding you back, especially if it is a dependable thing, that's something you depend on, and you don't really need that to be happy. In fact, it's holding you back. The Empress next to the Devil card is rather interesting because the Empress, of course, is the sowing of seeds. She's new beginnings, fresh starts, pregnancy, sowing seeds, starting new great things, nurturing yourself, being kind to yourself, looking after yourself, healing. And so this is all sitting here, this beautiful, beautiful Empress, who is all about lavish abundance, who's all about giving birth to your dreams, is all about believing in yourself and being successful, looking after yourself, looking after others, kindness, empathy, understanding. And that is sitting next to the Devil card. And so for those of you who know that you need to walk away from something or someone, some sort of a situation that no longer serves you, that is toxic, which is bad for you, it can be done in a nurturing, kind and loving way. And that is the best way to do it, isn't it? That is really the best way to cut the cords, in a kind, loving and understanding way with no judgment, no resentment, just knowing that you're doing this for your health, for your mental health and your future. So that you have a very positive future. Now, some of you may be in a situation this week where you really have got to cut the cords. It's painful, it's heart-wrenching, it's upsetting, but if I really want to get on in life, if I really want to improve, if I really want to have happiness, then maybe the only answer here is to step away from a situation or people or family or whatever relationship, because I've tried everything, I've done everything, it's just never worked, it's just not going to work, and I'm going to do that, I need to do that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to do it because I need to be kind to myself. I'm going to be kind to that person as best I can or situation, and then I can move forward. And when I move forward, I will do it in a nurturing, loving way. Some of you will have time out. Some of you may decide to have some time out, and because you have been going through all of this stress and strife. And remember too that the devil is also about things going on in the background. Sometimes it can be about betrayal and deception. And so when it comes to finances and things like, make sure that you honor your commitments. Be careful that nobody's ripping you off financially, that they honor their commitments to you. But make sure that you also stay in that power of being a loyal, dedicated, and honorable, kind person. So if there's any debts that need to be repaid, if you can do that this week, make arrangements to do that, then do it, okay? And we're going to ask for a bit more for you, Capricorn. So this is a very interesting week all around you at the moment. Lots of opportunities to sow some new seeds, new beginnings, fresh starts, moving away, facing your fears, hitting those fears on the head. You are being asked to get motivated, get busy, get going on this, take action. So Spirit's saying you need to get motivated, you need to get busy on this, get going, because everything could start to happen quite quickly too. So that's a good thing. We're just going to ask now, what is it out? What else is it that you'd like to give? Beautiful Capricorns, thank you. Take your time. You need to get motivated, you need to get busy, but you need to do it at a certain pace. You don't want to rush in on this. You need to make sure that you get, like as we said with Mercury retrograde, Capricorn, this is the time for you to get motivated, get going, to start things rolling by organizing, preparation, taking your time, ready to launch when Mercury's turned around. You have to make peace with something too. Some of you need to make peace within. This is also a time of healing, forgiving, and we have the play. So you could be moving in a whole new direction. You could be taking that leap of faith and confronting your fears, because look at the success ahead. So this is the time for you to confront your fears, take that leap of faith, stand your ground. You've got another card telling you to stand your ground, 2 cards. Stick to your guns this week, Capricorn. Stand your ground. This is to do with your career and the decisions that you're going to make. So you're going to make some big decisions this week when it comes to career, work, whatever. And you have to stand your ground on it, because the stand your ground card and the work card are both wands. A career card is a wand. This is a wand. This is you standing up for yourself against opposition, whether it be people, situations, family, whatever the opposition is. This is you standing your ground this week, standing up for yourself and deciding that, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make peace with myself. I'm not going to feel bad about it, because this is about me. This is about my future. This is about me taking a leap of faith and moving away from what no longer serves me and confronting my fears. I'm going to confront my fears. I'm going to hit them on the head. We have the devil card, fear. Take control of your fear. So again, a double message about hit those fears on the head. They do not belong within you. Again, well, we've got the devil card again. Okay, now we've got it twice. So, Capricorn, you are not in a state of entrapment. You are not. The devil card is a false sense of entrapment, but however, this card is saying to you that be patient. Don't rush in. Yes, take your time. Yes, get motivated, but take your time here. Make sure you look into everything properly. Make sure that everything's on the up and up. Make sure there's nothing negative going on in the background of anywhere in your life at the moment, and over the next 6 months too, Capricorn. Make sure that you check everything out. Don't take anybody for their words. You find things out for yourself, okay? Time to buckle down on your... Now, I had a card here about you finding things out for yourself rather than believing somebody else's words. So make sure, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground. And when it comes to relationships, make sure that there's nothing going on in the background. Look, if your intuition tells you that there's something going on in the background, there's something not right, there's some sort of deception or whatever, then make sure that you look into that. Have patience too, have patience. But this is about you nurturing yourself and others. This is about you trusting your intuition and making peace within yourself about some of these decisions that you're going to be making either this week or over the next 6 months, because they're not going to be easy, but they're going to be decisions that would benefit you and also help you to move forward. And this, we have the career card here. This is about career. It's about changes in career. Could be your own business. So there could be the closing of the door on one thing and maybe something else opens up. This can also be about betrayal around your finances in a career or a company that you work for. So make sure that you look into everything, check everything, and don't allow anybody to rip you off when it comes to finances, settlements, superannuation, anything like that. Be patient, take your time, okay? Take your time. Yes, you're going to take a leap of faith. Yes, you're going to confront your fears. But you still need to, when you make that decision, you still need to make sure that you have looked into everything before you make that decision. And if you find that there has been betrayal in your life, somebody's betrayed you, if you find that somebody has tricked you, if somebody has ripped you off financially or emotionally or whatever, that could be what it takes for you then to move forward, be patient, move forward, take time out and get yourself organized, and then move forward and make peace with whatever is going on around you. So that some of you are going to go through a little bit of ups and downs with many things by the looks of things. And so, as I said, some of this will resonate with some of you. Some of this is going to happen over the next 6 months, and so it'll come into fruition any time over the next 6 months too. So there is that too as well. Some big opportunities coming up, very big opportunities in relation to your own business, career, life. There's a big opportunity. There's also an opportunity of a contract of some kind and a completion to something. For some of you, this could also be some very big changes coming through finances. Look, unfortunately, it could be a will. It's possible it could be a will where some money could come in, some form of a contract could come in, or some paperwork that is going to change everything for you. And in some cases, this can also be the completion or the ending of difficult illnesses in a family member. It could be that too over the next 6 months. And so there are possibilities coming your way to commit yourself to a contract and to make some big changes. I know that some of you are going to have some time out. There's also the sowing of seeds. Now, the Empress and the sowing of seeds has come up now. So maybe you're thinking of having a baby. Maybe you're thinking of planning. You're trying to decide, should we now start our family? And so this could be a good time for you to maybe start closing the door on your work where you're working and start to plan to move ahead and start a family. You may even have a baby in the next 5 or 6 months, and you may leave work so that you can bring this baby up. And so there's also a possibility that, you could have some time out on paternity leave. A baby could come into the family. It's going to bring a lot of joy and happiness. And yeah, if you're thinking of it, if you're thinking, is this a good time? Spirit's saying it certainly is. So if you're thinking of bringing a baby into your life, very good time now. Wait till Mercury's out of retrograde, then everything's moving forward. So the sowing of seeds of any kind should not be when Mercury's in retrograde. So wait till April till then maybe you could start the process, everybody. So let's have a little look here at what Spirit has given us, Capricorn, with the angel gods and goddesses message. Okay. The goddess of the shadows. When you perceive to be what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. This is a beautiful message. Somebody else got this today when I was saying it. This really is a lovely message. So we've got the goddess of the shadows. So let's have a look and see what that is saying. Here we go. So Capricorn, this is really a very nice message. It really is. So realize that any perception or belief you have about yourself or others is actually a deception more than it is a perception. What you perceive to be your dark side or shadow self holds a hidden treasure. As humans, we rarely see the full picture in any situation because we are forever stuck in the illusion of good and bad. You judge your positive and negative qualities and strive to be more of what you perceive to be positive while attempting to disown or neglect those aspects which you consider to be negative. By holding this belief, you actually fail to realize that all serves a purpose and that all benefits you in some way. Everything in our world is made up of positive and negative charges, which together make a whole. You have been guided to choose this card by your soul because you are ready to move to the next level of conscious awareness. Over the coming months, you will find yourself questioning many of your long-held beliefs, and a Capricorn, you will realize that many of them are simply illusions that only serve to keep you feeling small, inadequate, or restrictive. Now, illusions is the devil card. False entrapment, illusions, sense of entrapment. This card heralds the start of a wondrous and empowering period of your life, which brings to the surface many beautiful experiences and opportunities which in the past you never thought possible. Wow, that is one hell of a message for you, isn't it? It's beautiful. And you'll be given number 9. Oh, very powerful number 9. This is about your wisdom. You have gained sufficient experience to take charge of your destiny. Take a moment to tap into the wisdom within and trust the guidance of your inner compass. Your perceived failures are past missteps. Have fine-tuned your perceived failures and past missteps have fine-tuned your rhythm and built the strength you need to set yourself free. Oh, this is the time to set yourself free of anything and everything that no longer serves you, Capricorn. Wow, let's have a look at this final message. This is from the Inspire Me deck that Spirit has asked me to use for you today. So this is for our beautiful Capricorns. We would like to give them a message of inspiration, please. Thank you. Support. Capricorn. As you walk your path with inner focus, don't forget to connect to other creative souls. Join or create a community that supports each other to reach their highest potential. You are never alone. There are many beings on earth and in the heavens who wish to support you along the way. So this is you're being told that you are supported. You could be with somebody who is supportive of others. Maybe it's time for you to join a spiritual group or any sort of group for that matter, for support. Now, this is also about the devil card. Some of you may have addictions. Some of you may be struggling. You've been struggling for a while and you just can't seem to do it on your own. This could be a time now for you to find that community, join create a community that supports each other to reach their highest potential. You are never alone. There are many beings on earth and in the heavens who wish to support you along the way. There are lots of groups and communities out there, Capricorn. If you need support and you have an addiction of any kind that you're struggling with, look for support, because then you can eliminate that problem and you can move forward. And maybe over the next 6 months, you will change your life forever, because these planets they're planets to change our life forever. A very, very powerful time when it comes to the astrological side of things that are going on around us at the moment, Capricorn. So thank you for joining us today. I'd love to hear from you. If we have inspired you in some way, if we have given you some guidance, would you like to give us a like? I know you're busy. One little like, it lets me know that you're there, and I respond with your comments with a little like and a heart, just to let you know I have just to acknowledge you and thank you for taking the time to do that. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. We'd love to hear from you. And we'd love for you to subscribe. Why not? Why not subscribe? It's you're getting weekly guidance. Spirit is talking to you on a regular basis. We have many different kinds of videos and information on our channel. So why not have a look at the channel and see what there is for you? And if you like the idea, then please, why not join us? We'd love to have you on board. Thank you, Capricorn. It's been lovely to be with you today. Take care, and I look forward to catching up with you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.